like sasa nani Abel is just like he doesn't act like he doesn't know you. Mazi comedy inaendeleaje la mazi napanga venye nitakuja all those things.
So it's a good thing kwa na hizo ma venues cuz mikile naiangalia na hiyo audience ya diaspora it can only grow and become bigger. And then Kenyan art
with Ruto in charge we're going to have a very big diaspora.
Iza kama na nini kuna vile mosquitoes na fly karibu na face ya face ya tai utafikiria ni zile commercials za help an African child. But instead of flies ni mosquitoes.
Malaria queen. Hizo mosquitoes iko na preferred blood types.
Okay.
Like unaweza kuwa mahali na certain person and they'll prefer to munch on that person.
I'm that one. Nishaikuambia ukitaka kutest kairi iko na mosquito. Niambia hebu nitoka nje dakika 5.
There's a way we smell different to them.
Okay.
Based on our blood type that makes I think the way we sweat ama the way our body odor that makes kama kuna socks zako zikinuka utaona mosquito zikikaribia hapo. Zinanusa carbon dioxide inatoka sana ama there's a way they choose it's not an equal biting.
Okay but your socks zinanuka hiyo unasema tu as an example.
No, I think nilikuwa nimesikia kama hiyo but our viewers can check it and prove it wrong but
this cause nini cause smelly feet kile najua ni ile komodo dragon apparently it loves smelly feet. You know it
ile Indonesia
it loves smelly feet.
Kimichukia
unajua uwezi hepa cause hata ukihepa all it needs to kukuchapa nini alafu itakuacha tu
moja tu na itakuacha
ina hiyo tongue yake shakuchapa it poisons you so the more unakimbia the more ina nini kwa system yako so utaiona tu iko nyuma yako iko zile za
kumondo
inakungoja tu alafu shadunda
those things also become so big because ni kama ma python like you know there are those some reptiles and crocodiles they don't stop growing so the longer it lives the bigger it becomes so if you would find a way to make a crocodile like live immortally
it would be big.
Just feed it.
Huge. The cells never stop multiplying unless I can hold it just itamaliza but
because imenikumbusha pia there's a very disturbing video niliwatch on Instagram ilikuwa jia panther inaruka kwa maji alafu kisha ruka kwa maji unaona crocodile inakuja so the crocodile iko chini so I don't know how unajua soma National Geographic whatever how they do their camera thing so iko chini so you are 100% sure this panther is going to be killed all of a sudden it grabs the crocodile.
That happens in South America. Amazon that's a jaguar, that's one of the heaviest cats and that's a caiman, one of the smallest crocodiles.
Okay.
So like it can never do that to like a Nile crocodile. It can do that to like a Lake Victoria crocodile. But caimans are smaller species of crocodile. Caymans. Caimans. That happens where like jaguars will go out and hunt. Even anacondas eat those things, man. Utaona tu imekunjwa ndani crocodile. But crocodile kweli ati unless kakiwa kadogo but crocodile kweli ati hii Africa.
Kingangi.
Ingine ni tricky.
What do you call a crocodile in law?
Itangwa nini hiyo jina sasa imenipotelea but I know it, it's a name that I know hata ni Google
but kuna msali alikuwa anasema there's a difference between sijui kama ni tukiwa live the difference between alligators na crocodiles. Alligators attack watu
zinaweza but they're not as aggressive as crocodiles are less smart but bigger they have smaller brains, they are bigger.
Crocodile hizi za wildebeest
Africa tuna alligator, Africa si tuko na crocodile. Hata crocodile ikifunga mdomo kuna meno unezaona ambazo uziona za alligator. Alafu pale snout ya crocodile ni sharp alafu ingine ni
ni white.
Ni anyang-nyongo ni nyang.
Hebu google caiman uone venye inatoshana sasa ngambia.
So your caiman
the Cayman Islands
because Cayman Islands we just know it for the money. Kumbe kuna watu na dish huko na nini?
Cayman is utaona that kind of
crocodile. It's small
it's a smaller type of crocodile and then jaguars are bigger than leopards so
okay it makes sense.
So nyang
nyang nyang so niliona hiyo nini like I was because I'm not a fan of animals like I feel like animals should stay there na sisi tuishi hapa kwa wewe nakuka mtu hivyo like would you just want wake up on a Sunday and you just want to go hang out in a park?
No
drive through a park?
No, Pia, if you've gone a lot of drives you'll see how hard it is to even see a lion because you know unless when they're in the journey ama asubuhi because that's when they're out but ukianza park utaona mabuffalo na magazelle tu na mazebra watu ushindwe nikuja kuona ng'ombe kubwa but I know I'm not when I was a child they used to fascinate me but now later and where I used to grow up elephants they used to come and take our crop so we didn't have a good attitude towards them they were just kuna tusumbua tu kuna jamaa kuna nkoli yangu aliuliwa na elephant akijaribu kuipiga picha Darwinism at work
ndio mlikuwa mnajua there's an elephant in the room
zilikuwa zinakam sana before KWS waweke hiyo fence vizuri so ulikuwa nasikia mkipanda mahindi zinanusa so zinakam destroy kila kitu
alafu kuna kuagana hiyo story ati they don't take corners so that means that kailikuwa inajua hapa kuna njia takuja try kubreak hii wall mpaka ipite because they just remember
hii ni barabara yangu and this is how so electric fence ilisaidia sana but before that it used to be you even knew the season of when utaanza kusikia na huko pia juzanje zitakuja hapa you know elephants they consume so fast and so bad you know like you know like a lion may eat 3 of your goats elephants will decimate your farm
alafu they are big because they are huge bana you can try and imagine
and you don't even realize how big an elephant is until you see it in real life I think hiyo kitu mtu ujua an elephant is a big animal but ile siku utaona uko like
kitu ni big
and then sisi tuko na the big ones the African ones
because ushona they're so big that even lions don't attack them lions attack their kids as prey lion inakuwa like an elephant iko solo na all these ninis are there like hapa cause najuaga by accident kikukanyaga hivi story yako kuisha
hata crocodile kuna crocodile ilikuwa iliuma hiyo snout ili kanyagwa huko ilibonda na zote zilikuja zikabonda hiyo kitu mazadi nasije hurumia crocodile maisha yangu
kuna ile kwa
unajua zikinakunywa na ile nini so zikakuja ikauma hiyo snout na iko sensitive elephant ikapiga nduri na jaribu fanya hivi ikaweza kutoa hiyo crocodile hapo so zingine zikakuja because they're also very cooperative as animals kanyaga hiyo nini hata ikashindwa
okay cuz mimi kwa nafikiri kuna niambia there's another time kwa naochizo animal documentaries ilikuwa nao a female lion iliumwa jaw na crocodile so I just knew it was going to die cuz hiyo ni zile za unless
something happens
humans intervene
in hivyo
story yake kuisha
but you know the way they shoot those documentaries is they barely have sound they add sound later on ilikuwa na hizo how to shoot juu anaweka camera place fulani lakini kamera mingi hazina mic so ila anaweka mic ndio hiyo nyoka ipite baadaye alafu nini ipite anaweka kamera chini underwater kama kamera 7 ndio pata hiyo view ya kitu ikipita baadaye but then but haina mic so yani new sound mnakuja kuongeza baadaye sasa mnashoot juu ego iko huko na hiyo zooming hiyo huwezi zoom that far sound wise so ina
ntaruzana nientonga Dave Attenborough Budajo and he's been doing it I think amekuwa BBC since
the Jaguar
Jaguar he's been there for long
the Jaguar has found a mate he proceeds stealthily towards him showing a plumage
kitu moja ile nilishtuka and I was disappointed when I found out walimix ni mshaonaga ile ya nyoka zinahepesha some whatever I don't know if it's an iguana even Snoop did a whole remix of it you know they mixed a lot of them like mobs zilishikwa so wanachukua hii moja ile ilipenya wana mix up na hizi zingine like hii
ndio create the greatest race unajua animals wezi jiambia boom worked so you have to get the shot you hiyo siku shot mbaya lazima saa ukuje uweke ingine even to shoot one documentary wase unananga ati wa Pride of Lions unafuata hiyo Pride of Lions for 1 year ndio kuja kupeana hiyo some days nothing happens
and so kuna time when you watch BBC stuff and then you remember BBC na KBC ziko related because KBC is doing badly like kuna hiyo nini. So stand up, you are working on a stand up.
I'm shooting a comedy special, a stand up comedy special. I want to culminate, it's just a culmination of the work I've been doing for the last 5-6 years.
Okay.
Yeah, where I want to a big part of it is I want to create that special culture. You see, like what Rapture did?
Yeah.
Like where people go and consume comedy in person.
Yeah.
You know, that it's possible that this can happen. You see?
Yeah.
It's first of all, it's a show. I want people to have a good time. I want people to come and laugh. Sipendi kuambia nataka mnisupport. I want you to come and enjoy the show. It's an exchange of value, you know.
Yeah.
Come and enjoy the show. So it's called Being Kenyan. I just call it Being Kenyan because a lot of things I'll talk about are just
Kenyan
things
stuff
that are unique to who we are as Kenyans, just as we exist now. And it's going to be at the Luiliki Auditorium.
Okay, hiyo ni museum. Okay.
Yeah. The 6th of April. That's the first Saturday of the coming month.
Capacity ya museum ni how many people?
I think 400.
Yeah, it's 400.
400 to 500, I think.
Oh, the only bad thing na your place wagani, you have to come with your own sound, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Because I think that's the extra expense.
That's the extra expense, yeah. So, also, but it's very good for shooting. Because I'm mostly doing this for the camera work.
Okay.
You see? So I want people to be witnessed, to see being there when a comedy special is being shot.
Yeah.
For people to see to experience that live, you know. But also it's part of it's the next step in the culture. You know, now the open mic culture is now we have enough comedians who are coming up. Now the things so you have to now move on to the next level of where now Kenyan comedians start doing their own, you see. Like if Rapture alipiga break na katiko that long, nyinyi wengine mlikuwa mnafanya nini akikuja kufanya ingine yake, you see. So what Rapture is doing, what I think Amandip did last year. So that thing where now because now we have an enough audience that enjoys stand-up comedy to come and watch and have a good time, you see. So but a majority of Kenyan comedy consumers are online consumers, right? So they consume kina Crazy Kena, kina Flacco. So like sketch comedy in Kenya is very big, because it's very accessible. I just have to put on my phone to access it, right? But so now we want to create the culture where on a night out, one of the things I can also do is go watch comedy and laugh. You see, like the way you can watch Sauti Sol on screen, but it's different watching them live. You see. So a big part of it, we want to create that culture. I've talked to some TV guys who might want to buy it. So we'll just see how well it's shot, and then we can talk money with them after that.
Okay.
Or I just produce it myself, and I'm producing it myself. So I just release it myself to people, and just they buy directly from me. That's a way, right? So, but at its core, it's that thing of showing that nyinyi watu hamna numbers. Unajua nyinyi hii comedy yenu ni a certain kind of bougie people. Which is not true. So it's not like the things we talk about, people things don't
go through.
No, it's not that we are talking about when I was in New York nikafanya sijui. No, it's like nilikuwa jana nikachukua mat nikafanya vivi na hivi. And it's that Kenya's comedy tastes are changing, pole. And so that's why a lot of guys come to our shows. Now at a Friday when I'm going for an open mic now, tapata imejawa say. So the reason I'm doing this comedy is, first it's a personal thing to just and also it's a thank you to the guys who enjoy my work. People who telling them like, because I've been working a lot on these jokes. So it's a big part of it is I want people for it to look like something that the people we have comics who don't know they could be comedians because they think my voice no one would hear it. You know, so when they see that this is possible, ni kama venye wale BYSS walianza. Now they normally have like 800 people every quarter consistent to come and watch improv comedy. And they don't even practice ni boom, boom, shake the room. Na wakapata their audience. Ama when you started the podcast, I can imagine what you were told. So ndio nasema it's just another evolution in comedy. Where now maybe every year, ama twice a year, I get to do. Because as a comedian, you have now to, you have to join the big boys club. So it's my way. I want to join the big boys club because I've worked on my craft for long enough. Like skill wise, I don't doubt myself. That's why I had to go to other countries to see can I make someone outside my culture laugh. You see?
Yeah.
And when I realized I could make people outside my culture laugh, I could write for other people who are not Kenyans, and because a lot of Kenyan comedians who tour just go to perform to Kenyans in those countries.
Yeah.
You see, so it's like the Jama diaspora who was missing something Kenyan, but now us, because we are not like that big. When you go, you're put in front of the locals of that area.
Yeah.
So then you start getting fans from someone who unapata kuna ka contingent ka followers from South Africa, ka contingent from followers from, and they're not Kenyans in South Africa.
Yeah.
They're just guys who happen to enjoy what you do. Yeah, so basically that's it. It's on the 6th, it's at the museum. Nitakupatia link weke hapo chini.
Okay.
Then people can get their tickets from there.
Yeah. And it's a good thing that stand-up comedy is growing. Yeah. So and it can only get better. I think the best thing to internet ni hiyo. Because hata internet, I think hata hiyo ikikam to your story ya kuperform for Kenyans in whatever. Kwenyu itakuwa na more advantage when that happens, because let's say kasa hizi sinani naitwa nani anaitwa nani Abel
kwa Australia.
Try and imagine if you are there, unaona kuna watu wengine watakudiscover. So those guys wale wako on ground pia wanasaidia sana in pushing the
like if there's people, the thing I like about the Kenyans in diaspora, they go hard for Kenyan art and Kenyan content more than Kenyans in here.
Kenya, yes,
right? Because msha hata hii podcast yako najua kuna quite the confidence from and I realized it's because someone was telling me when you go abroad, the only Kenyanness you hold on to, know what's happening is Kenyan art. Kenyan what's happening. So it's like you don't want to watch Inoro FM, Inoro TV every day. You want to be like, hey, ulisikia nini ilifanyika? Walai. And so it reminds you you're Kenyan, because when you're distant for, you think you've gone for 2 years, then it becomes 5. It becomes 10.
And then 20.
You want
22.
You want to stay in touch with your culture. And so what you podcasters do for them is so good, because you keep them in tune with the urban culture compared to, they'll still stay in touch with their families. Nani alipata kamtoto na blah blah blah. But sasa reminding them of that Kenyanness is a good thing. And I think Abel does that very well. Sasa unajua Kenya imejaa, Australia imejaa wakale na wasudi. So like by the time wanasikia mtu wa area anakuja, it's a reason for them to get together as Kenyans.
Because I think it's doing like 5 cities or 5.
And I think I've seen one of his, I think it's doing watu wamejaa, people are really happy to see him.
I saw that.
What I'm really hoping as well is that growth for guys who are that big, kina Njugush, kina those guys, is for them now to when they go to Australia, now they get Australian fans. You know what I'm saying? After that, now they get some guy from down under who likes them, Now, like they're now big enough for our country. Like I think now we are now tutaanza kuwa limit.
Unasema, I think for hao wanaangalia unajua pia language, there's a language barrier. So if you're doing in Swahili, you can only get TZ, whatever. But as long as the money is right. Because the funny thing is, these audiences are so big. Like ukiangalia kitu kama Madaraka Festival, which it's mostly Kenyans that attended.
Course, it was organized by the
audience is huge. Like walikuwa na sell out nini. Of course you'll have the other people that nini.
Curious.
So ukiangalia kitu kama comedy sasa. If you're talking about audiences 1,000 people, you know you don't care where they, as long as you can live off your art. Because I don't know who said this. Kuna mtu alisema, who was saying that living off your art is a privilege that a lot of people don't get.
Very few.
Bien
like you can be able to like wake up and decide.
Bien wajendi alini convince niache job nifanye comedy.
Okay.
No, what you need to do, believe in yourself. My God, you're funny. You're funny. What do you need to do, Because leave that in alone. Those job is for coward, man. You push, man. So when I got the TMI gig, it was the first person one of the first people I told about it.
Okay, you see. So he's done got na bonga naye, and he was saying that because nakumbuka nikiwatch like niliona hiyo nini akinaniwa kifly, and I'm seeing they're flying business class, and they're thinking like, this is because of your art.
Exactly. When you see a Kenyan artist buy like a V8, you see a Kenyan artist buy a house for their mom, it's such a good thing No, the problem is that thing I was telling you.
Yeah.
Wako top 3% of their...
of the nini. Yeah.
But
That's
I was saying that
if you're the cream of the crop. Like, unajuanisha saizi, ukisha fika your level, you can live a soft life.
But mi nasema, yes, we can think of someone like Abel, right? He has the capacity to go beyond our country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He can speak English. If you're Kenyan, you can using SWA is an option, not a must. Sindio, so Kenya tunapatia hizi do zako zote. But you can do more, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so nasema like the fact that they're only doing this here like that is a good thing. But I think there's no limit on greatness.
Yes.
They can push forward and now be like the stories he tells. You know, they're still very interesting to a human being, regardless of who you're telling. So I think sometimes kukua raw na keep it Kenyan, sometimes
inaweza kulimit. Najuaga hiyo cause pia kitu one thing ile more respect to Abel ni hiyo pia the fact is open to ideas. I remember kuna the time I was watching a documentary about this Nissan guy. You heard about the Nissan guy who happened as a fugitive?
No.
This Nissan CEO. He used to be there. Nissan ikuenda close down. Then you know the way the Japanese are like wakamuita. So vile alikuja, he did such a good job. But sasa alikuwa ametoka Renault, I think kulikuwa na image kunafaa kuhappen between Renault and Nissan. So he ended up doing a good job huko, but at some point he ended up with 2 jobs, Nissan na Renault. And then now his taxes started being ish nacheki, and you know the Japanese don't mess around. So when he was supposed to be arrested, aliarrestiwa first, of course put under house arrest, and then at some point some Americans came ndani ya Japan and then they smuggled him out kwa music equipment. So of course when I watched that I was like acha ni hit up Abel na jo buda watch kitu alafu patia watu the Kenyan version. He did it and it was dope. I remember watching his and I was so invested because he's such a good storyteller. So nikicheki hiyo alafu gani tena Big Fish alikuja hapa kapatia na story pia nikapigia tu Abel wale like buda sikiza story ya Big Fish patia watu ya version.
The thing with Abel is I think
he's a very good storyteller.
Also I think he's very open because you know when we did the roast, when we were doing the roast, he was the only celebrity who roasted back. And because of that I'm nominated to CASHAPP for best performance in a comedy show because of being the only celebrity who roasted the comedians back. You see like that effort time tulipatana na crew tukiwa na show alikuwa amebambika like you know what you guys need to do. He's very willing to be like, he'll tell you like, you know, like the guys who when they make it big they're like sasa nani. Abel is just like how he doesn't act like he doesn't know you. Mazi comedy inaendeleaje la mazi napanga venye nitakuja, all those things. So it's a good thing kuwa na hizo ma venues because mikile naiangalia naona hiyo audience ya diaspora it can only grow and become bigger. And then Kenyan art with Ruto in charge we're going to have a very big diaspora.
Ruto amekuwa na zingine. So unaonaje presidency so far? I think the last time we talked Kenyatta was still president. Yeah. So Ruto presidency, how has it been?
Mimi nagoja jamaa yetu Madhira ingie juu sasa.
Oh god.
My village is okay, but I'm saying no, it's one of those things where that's such a general question to ask, you know. Like what unaonaje, it's like, you know, it was like maybe
so far
it's like, you know, it's one of those like education unaonaje ama health unaonaje, because
reason akuuliza it's so confusing because one minute you have the dollar that goes on a free fall, yes, and then it becomes so strong that you're there like, because I was looking at even our income, because don't forget we are paid in dollars.
Mimi mazee kuna kapembe nilipata last week nimeumia sana.
Yes. So I'm looking at income like it's really hurt us and you don't know, is it going to stop? Should it stop? So this is the time to literally buy things in dollars. Unaona? Like ile unafikiria
buy your car, import a car,
and just buy it ikiwa in dollars, don't convert and then convert back. Ikiwa tu pale dollar, buy things. Otherwise cause
the time will come.
So there's that. You ndio swali, will the time come? No, maybe has he stabilized the economy? Is this the time where for once the dollar is going to be on a downtrend? Because you know the dollar has never been on a downtrend. Like hii imekuwa ikienda tu inaenda tu chini. Yes.
So but I think first of all, miss economists. Like I'm sure there are people who are more well versed in giving. But I'm saying now as an artist, what that means for me is on the bad side it's if I'm paid in dollars do inashuka sindio
yeah
on the bright side nikitaka kuna performance ama Tanzania ama everywhere my flight tickets are much cheaper you see so it's that thing for growing up my grandfather used to have a lot of coffee right and every time the dollar would increase against the Kenyan shilling he used to be so happy because he's an exporter
yes
you see so people kama when watu wa maua coffee tea are experiencing losses now because of a strong so unless they decide tunapandisha bei yetu now needs more tourism pia by virtue of us having the dollar meaningless people might come as well but I think it's good for us generally because we are a net importer nation overall I think very few things which we use are made in our country
yes
sindio so I think for wholesomely I think a strong shilling is good for us yeah like we'll just adjust our prices to say now it was $33 now it's 36
yeah I think it'll happen yeah but sasa si wale tunalipwa na dollar there's nothing you just take it
so nikosema nyinyi mlikuwa mna celebrate Wakenya wengine wakiumia
yeah you just take it on the chin you're like this is going to happen but this is the time
but what we want to see as Kenyans as well I can't speak for all of us but once that happens we want to see the lower cost of price we won't complain if that happens and the goods cost less I won't complain okay. If I was buying something at 1,000 Kenya shillings then the Kenya shilling is strength and I buy it at 800 I won't complain
okay.
The problem is dollar ishuke na vitu zipande nataka kuongeza tax ya maziwa nataka kuongeza tax ya mkate niko like bro hizo vitu hatufai kuguza
kuna hiyo nini but hii ndio time yako nini because like I've been saving up for a computer I think this is the time to buy it
yes
like let me just buy it right now because like unafikiria hii kitu kitantu shilingi it's going to hurt me so much I'd rather ni buy hii kitu ikiwa na nini so kuna hiyo nini like this is the time to buy gadgets like kawe ni mtu kwa Kenya na buy gadgets buy right now if it goes down you still lose nothing because $100 would still have been $100
but kama wewe ni exporter ongeza price yako
ongeza price
ama decide you're still ama waambie you're charging in shillings wafikirie venye watazitakuwa dola huko so kazi pia you can decide because if as the point of a dollar is if we demanded our own local currency from those people the currency would strengthen generally speaking it's just that all of us we are trading with Uganda in dollars so if we decide between us and Uganda let's just trade with our own currency the demand for the dollar
like East Africa wanafaa trade too in Kenya shillings
hatuwezi kata even them they want our Kenya shillings you see so nilasema like if countries just decide okay hii ni yetu mazi wewe uko na nini let's deal with that as it is because I think country ilianguka currency yake pia ilikuwa imeanguka ni South Africa nikienda South Africa I think ilikuwa 7 bob and I think it's still around the same place but now I think like 2 years like a year before it was like 12 bob so when walianza kujoin BRICS currency ikaanza kuanguka bila
6.98
okay because I always talk about South Africa and I always tell people South Africa is one of the reasons why I always find like buying a house and a very expensive house in Kenya to be stupid and mutumia the word stupid because say the level of architecture so unajua Rotterdam inajulikanaga as the architectural headquarters for I think of Europe about the world one of the two
I've heard of Europe I don't know about the world
yes because like the Dutch are really good at that don't forget these two South Africans are descendants of the Dutch like they just evolved and whatever
we're just boers
yes so utenda pale like a house that costs $1 million in South Africa costs at least $3 million in Kenya
no real estate yet iko messed up
I check it so why buy it just because you have the money no don't basi fanya hivi nunua a piece of land ocha get that South African nini to come and design it for you because otherwise Kenyan real estate is just ridiculous and it's ugly and it's
umesema about the Dutch in South Africa nakumbuka when I was doing comedy there in Cape Town you realize you do different comedy for different people like the jokes that worked with the blacks don't now work with we are Boers and we are colored It's now sawa yao ni like alafu kuna wale they are proper white au ni pronoun ni like oh hi my name's Taylor they them ako huko and then kunaenda mahali township you say you're from Kenya but make me laugh but make me laugh like it's such a weird like one country is so
diverse
like nani tu kutoka hapa kwenda pale neighborhood una switch jokes za huko neighborhood hizo wako hiyo joke ingine yeah
oh okay now you make me laugh you see it's not stress you know
now unajua uzuri sasa kuna watu wako South Africa tabia acha kusumbua ujamaa
acha kusumbua ulitembea me I always feel like if I go to South Africa
Vafa really took me around
I'd neza jificha sana kuzata majuzi we had nani here Tonio Kibbs Sandwich podcast was telling us vile listed at Radisson Red and that just what
kuna ingine
like all my life you know you Radisson Blue like so after that ndio nikajua like South Africa is different because pia alikuwa nabonga jua like open bar culture that the open bar in South Africa is an open bar so Kenya kuna kuogana hiyo time we are going to close at this time alafu kienda hapo hata mtu ambaga you've also zusha nayo ukienda mara moja
unaponga tokens tatu you guys sio ndio unipatia tokens zako I get to he gets to so
I said nizile za unasikia kabel kameringiwa pia ting 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 this is the last call for alcohol sasa lazima sana uende sasa unajua pia au club zao zifungwa they don't club till morning
okay na sasa vile Kenya wanataka kutry hiyo experiment unaonaje
itakuwa kwanza ma house parties zitashika you guys who have kids kwanza mtaumia the neighborhood parties venye zitakuwa zitashika we got a glimpse of that during COVID
okay
COVID taught us remember COVID the time clubs had to be closed by a certain time I think 11
they were not open
there was no they were used to relax the rules over time so the time I remember nilikuwa ile spaso ya Karen so nakunywa hivi mabounce wanaanza kuzunguka na cocktail na hizi ni za kukunywa juice naambia mwaga pombe yako hapo ndani
okay
napewa
step
mazee jamaa kwa hapo na white cup na straw
damn cuz imenikumbusha majuzi like there's a certain Iko Nini fan who took us for dinner and when we were having the dinner it kwa hii place in Nkole and I remember them saying ati wanataka kufunga and I was like why
it was like
around 11
yeah
we went there so ni shout out to Blessed 112 that's how we call her
good for you
so tulienda go place and I found it to be weird like mnafunga kwa nini najua but cause I know like in the US kuna states waga zinafunga na I think zingine hazifungi
unajua sisi Kenya tunajua raha ya kuclub vizuri ni kutoka club uone ni mchana that's the story you tell mazee tuli
kai club waga Galana Plaza ni gani
Onyx Onyx
big club billionaires
Galana Plaza
kuna nini fulani waga Galana Plaza some club
Gemini
is it Gemini
hapana Gemini iko hii place ya Nightlife
club Galana Plaza nione so hiyo I used to like every Saturday kuna place nilikuwa naishiaga ni big club so nilikuwa naendaga asubuhi
na kushoot pesa
asubuhi nikifika people are still partying like jua imetokea ndio naona watu wanatoka mademo wamepigilia maskati zingine zimefika hapa manini
atini gani
big club
okay
lakini pia wao ni realize
sio bina for billionaires I think
wao pia hawakunywi sana like Kenyans them they like dancing more than they like I've gone for groove sasa groove yao ni hiyo ku
South Africans
sasa nilikuwa na wadis like hata mimi wakiketi tu hivi chini ati wana sasa ku rest ni hivi
jele beat yao
hiyo yani sasa hiyo ndio wameketi chini sasa jisa wakienda dance floor I say they play so much on piano
their own shit
alafu sasa hadi ghetto unajua sasa ghetto zao zilinichekesha jamaa fulani uko kwa township wako na vitu zinaitwa chesa nyama ukiko nyama choma so tunagadhasiwa DJ na kam
nyama ni nyama
ni nyama
like leo naitaja nyama
ni bantu si hata Kikuyu ni nyama si hata Kiluya ni nyama wemba nyama huwezi kwa sababu anasema it's called chesa nyama ni kama barbecue fulani so tuseme hapa nje kwa hii barabara road ifungwe kidogo alafu DJ akuje na kimak na kinini chake, then sisi watu waneba ututokee, unaona kila msee masavana zake manini, afu savana zao si ndogo, wako na savana kubwa kama mnaekeana kwa nini hivi. So ilikuwa na wadis juu ilikuwa naambia sijaicheki place fulani wase ukam kujudge DJ kama hivyo. Club inaendelea lakini yote lazima nakuja kudance karibu na DJ. Nikawa nataka kutest kama si like kuna speakers everywhere in the club. Mbona tuna bachechi Chisanyama inaitwa Chisanyama because you come with your own drinks.
Yeah, okay.
But they allow you sasa, but hiyo area yote ni kama butchery za hiyo area yote, kila mtu anauza nyama. So tunakam kununua nyama hapo but tunakuja na drinks zetu.
Okay.
Nikafikiria msia kapul kitu kama hii Kenya vizuri, basi wanaweza kubali because people are more scared of the price of the drinks. So if I tell you can go buy your drinks at some random wines and spirits and then you come here mabuchari wa South B waamue sasa hii tunafunga ile yote, tunaweka ngoma nyiko yani tu mkuja have a good time.
Okay. Ni kama kamaki zote uende na nyama.
Yes. So wende na pombe, kamaki zo kupatia nyama. So they call chesa nyama. So it's tumenda chesa nyama. Sababu tumenda nyama choma.
Okay. Because mimi remind place, kuna place ya nyama inaitwa nini? Tukiwa coast tulienda ile place inaitwa Chachoma. Kwa kali sana.
Yeah.
It's really good, man. That I really enjoyed that one. Kulikuwa nini? Alafu kuna place fulani Mombasa Road pia. Kuna place ya kuoda nyama. That's a really good place. Because roasted meat nilikam find out it's an art that mostly in Central Province that art is practiced. Like
it is passed down.
Your dad will have to take you one time to be like sasa hii nyama nayo ikaangi sana. Hizi soft zinawekwa kwa ile kona. Hii nayo hizi ngumu and then sinajua then after kuna zile za the next 3 days. The nyama that send then kule zile zingine za no one wanted and then zinakatwa you fold them in the stomach and all those things but
because hiyo nyama nilikula hapo because kuna time tushaendaga na Ian like on a Friday night tukaenda place flani just hapa South Sea and the meat we got was so bad so tulipata ikichomwa so it looked really good.
It was over I think ni lamb ilikuwa ijamachua. So unajua nyama iko na that certain texture when you pull but this was just falling off. It was
and mushy, it was not cooked. Sindio? It's falling off and it's not cooked.
Ni kama medium rare.
So it's medium rare. Na ina
kama ilikuwa imechomwa na steam.
I hated that. Iko experience poa. Okay. Na nini? Nigeria? Have you been to Nigeria? Which African countries have you been to?
I've been to Nigeria, but I didn't go to Nigeria as a comedian.
Okay.
I went in my other job capacity. Yeah, but it's not there's a reason why you don't hear tourists being asked to go to Nigeria. In Somalia. They're Africa's biggest diaspora because everyone is trying to get out.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Okay. So Africa umekwa? South Africa? East Africa?
I've been to in West Africa. I've just been to Nigeria.
Okay.
But Southern Africa ndio nimerandaranda.
Okay.
Zimbabwe, Zambia, South Africa.
Zote as a comedian, no?
Zimbabwe, yes.
Oh, okay. How's Zim?
It's nice but ni kama uende Ocha South Africa. Unaona? Like they speak similar, like another accent yao ni kama mtu wa Uganda ameoa mtu wa South Africa.
Oh, okay.
Unaona? Iko na ile we are here gathered for no reason nyingi na like bado iko na ile we rent like so like iko hapo katikati. Wanaongea mambo ya argument lakini bado ni wanasema well, let's have fun. So I think the problem with Zimbabwe is everyone who is something in Zimbabwe wants to go to South Africa.
Yeah.
There are very good comedians in South Africa who you talk to them and realize they're actually from Zimbabwe.
Oh.
You see? So even after when South Africans go on stage, they make fun of Zimbabweans. You see the way you make fun of Uganda sometimes?
Yeah.
So when they go on stage, then they're like, that's when they make fun of guys from Zimbabwe. So even the biggest xenophobia is normally targeted towards people from
Zim.
From Zim. So because people from Zim are the ones who are willing to tell us we can work in the mines for the less for the less money, you see. So but the cultures are very similar. Even their languages, if someone speaks Shona, another one speaks Kosa, they are very similar.
Okay. Because this year I think kuna time wife alikuwa ananipush sana. She wanted us to go to Namibia or something because there's some hotel thing happening in Namibia. But I don't think itaishia.
There's a time Namibia na Botswana ilikuwa na Wakenya wengi sana.
Nilikuwa nataka nikienda Namibia because in Namibia it's still Southern Africa. niishie South Africa, but I don't think I'll do that this year. Kuna hiyo unajua hiyo sasa ndio disadvantage ya kumarika inakuaga hiyo. I don't know who did.
We have decided.
Yes. Someone did that joke and I mupendaga sana kuenjoy wife juu yake, but there's an American comedian who did this joke about how when you get married your wife treats you like a kid. So yo kuchukua alafu besti yake anachukua hazi yake alafu wanakaa mambo play together alafu wanaenda raundi wako and then you're there left with some strange dude
alafu wanakuja kuangalia
wanakuja kuangalia wewe.
And what guys don't realize that happens because psychologically speaking men don't bond face to face. Men bond shoulder to shoulder.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You see, when you put two men together like this who are strangers, it's what do you do? So there's a lot of dick measuring subconsciously happening, right?
Yeah.
But if you want two men to get along, give them a task to do together. You see, if you see like let's say African church, it's mostly full of women, but the men who stay in African church are the men who are given something to do.
Okay.
You see, it's like men will stay in the church because wamepewa project ya kujenga kitu fulani hapo. It's if I meet him today and we just face to face on a table, we're not as good as women hapa. It's a lot of uko sawa niko sawa. But if you tell us hebu nisaidiani kuleta ile meza ingine hapa, that cooperation for men helps better. So if you want men to socialize, even boys psychologically and especially late teens, you don't tell them, okay, now sit down and tell us your name and what do you do. For girls, they'll talk your head off, but for guys, it's like no. That's why that's why guys, the best things we do is we go and watch football together.
Okay.
Let's support something.
Okay.
We go and do something together. Like we go and look at something. We don't. Girls go and face to face. Let's have a picnic. Let's go do brunch. You see. Sisi hata venye nyama inachomwa hataki tuangalia, tunataka ichomwe tukiangalia venye inachomwa. So we are subconsciously telling ourselves we are on the same team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hapo ile msema shoulder to shoulder. But so me like that's one of the fights we have now wife. It's like she has that whatever where she introduces me to people and
exactly.
Alafu nispoenda it's a whole guilt trip.
Of course.
Like, you never want to do this, you never, and they're like, oh shit, now I have to go there. What do you do?
And see another innocent man who has to stay at you the whole time. Bro. But if you met that man and you told him, you know how when you usually like twende hapa nje tukafanya kitu, you know when people meet, when you tell a man twende hapa nje tuondokea our mama, you start bonding in a way that you didn't think you'd bond because nipeleke shop. Mkitembea shop now you're walking like this.
Oh, shoulder to shoulder.
The shop, we bond like this, we don't bond face to face.
Jimmy fanya hivyo nikileta mmoja you know watch footer alafu naangalia vibaya cause nishaanza kuvaa viatu.
So face to face for men is when we are fighting during a combative stance. Okay. So we need to bond shoulder to shoulder for us to have a successful, like, remember, it's like you remember the people who you suffered with. Sijui unakumbuka watu wako wa shule, unakumbuka ule mwalimu akitufanyia tukifanya ile punishment. But you don't remember the prefect who gave you the punishment. You remember the guy you did the punishment with. Soldiers bond, teammates bond, and have so we always give men a problem to solve together. But don't give them an inio of, hi, now you, what do you do? Men, we don't speed date.
So kuna hizo nini, like, those are the classic jokes. So there's that classic joke how women in here. There's another one I also don't remember the comedian. But I think this one I've had women, like many whatever talk about it. And in ile women decision making. Like you nile one of the things ile bado jamarika sindio? But ukimarika utakam ku understand. Like you come and understand the female brain is so different from the male brain. Like you still like the way we make decisions. Me like tukiwapa niaje buda unafika saa ngapi? Nafikiri neza chelewa. Ukishafikia tu unaenda kuchelewa, you're going to come up with the solution to kuchelewa. Dema ikuagi hivyo.
Now what do we
atangoja achelewe and then sasa ndio tuanze kutafuta solution. You see unajua utakuwa kwa traffic uko like shit nenda kuchelewa, let me find the solution to the whatever I was supposed to do ndio. So it's like when that reaches now you know just a dude you're frustrated and then you remember some comedian once joked about this go like okay. So I think you know inakuwa pia the power of comedy.
Analysis paralysis. When you go to a girl on a date and you give her the menu, it's easy for you to know what you want. She'll have to look at the menu from here to here to here, and then say she doesn't know what she wants, and then ask you, what will you have? and then even after the food comes she still want to taste your food.
You see,
but when you're dealing with girls like that, you realize sometimes you just have to bite that bullet, because you have to make the decision where not at for them but with them, so that, because once you put a woman in a place where she's the one making decisions, where she has to decide a lot of things, she starts losing attraction for you, pole like that, because you're putting her in her masculine energy now.
Okay.
Because most of the time decisiveness is you'll still meet like babes who are like proper, like she handles her, she makes decision, but once you start dating her, Santava, because in that place she's in her feminine, you see. So like you should take that as a compliment on a girl is a bit curious around you. When she's like trusting you to like she'll be mad short term that you did this, but you'd rather she mad at you for making a decision which ended up wrong than also staying with her and also not knowing how to fanya nini.
Plus me unajua, it's one of those things where I think cause nishaisikia a comedian talking about it, I never mind it, but it's frustrating sometimes because unakuwaga zile za what the fuck are we doing here?
With girls it's death by 1,000 cuts.
Ika vile si tukiendaga pahali unajua mi nikiingiaga kwa super I know what I'm going to buy. Chop. So najuaga tukuniko na hii time nikiendaga na wife, she has a list but still hii list isaidi like iko na list yake but that at least has helped something. Like ukitry kumeka mistake uingie na dem kwa super na hakuna list, utakubali au utaenda tu kukae pahali tu tafute hata wall igongeshe kichwa hivi. Because hata anaweza ingia kwa store, this store just sells shoes, na ataingia hapo akaewana why sisi noja we should decide ni yellow, I'm going to buy yellow. If there's no yellow I'm taking. So there's that but so tiko za stand up ziko
getaticket.com.
Okay.
2Gs. Please you'll have an amazing time.
2Gs hiyo ni hakuna story za Alibad whatever.
I think
2Gs standard
ni 2 hapana 25 ukichelewa.
Okay. At the gate ni 25.
The gate ni 25. So 2Gs sai and it's going to be lots of fun. Like
I know. So unajua mimi nimekuwa fan wako from day one.
So we're going to have a really good time and because I like seeing, because I always say the economy is hard, life is hard. If you can get a chance to just laugh for just 1 hour where you laughed and forgot a lot of your problems, but so laughter ni aphrodisiac. Come na dem asikia merelax kidogo,
sinaloa katel
ndio hawa sasa.
Nimekuonyesha vile mind yangu againda gata. When I saw that I didn't see drugs.
Surprisingly you are the one whose mind is not in the gutter. It means like your mind is good enough ufikiri mambo ya drugs.
Mimi nilifikiria tu zile za so yoni date
6th of April.
Yes.
Being Kenyan.
6th of April. Yoni like 2 Saturdays
from now.
So ni Saturday moja tuseme okay, by the time usona watch hapa ni Saturday tu moja.
So not the Saturday of the 30th. Not the Saturday of the 6th.
Okay. So you ni at museum,
the Luiluki Auditorium.
That place is beautiful. It's a beautiful place.
So nimesema tickets ni 2Gs, iko getaticket.com. Nitapatia mwafio nini ndio click the exact link bila kwenda kutafuta hapo.
So Buddha, si tumeshukuru.
Asante sana, thank you for having me.
Tumeshukuru sana.
I'm so proud of you guys for how the consistency that's made. And how different this place looks when I was last here.
It's Thug Rock. It's poverty inspires.
So like
if you've looked at poverty in the eye.
Nimekumbuka the last time hata nikimwagiwa na maji kwa kasofa jukalunga na ingia huko.
Ilikuwa nzingiaga.
So really, you guys have nice sofas. You guys are I feel like and your viewership has grown significantly. And now you're like a cornerstone of the culture now. Like people want to be on Ikonini. Now you don't beg people to show up. Now people are like, Nikona tunataka kusema, I want to tell Kenyan something.
I get that. Like get a lot of that.
So like how do you deal with?
Sometimes it's hard. Like because mtu atanitumia, they've seen a certain story nilikava with someone else and they're like, I have a similar story. And I'm there like, what will your story bring? Alafu najuwezi uliza mtu hivyo.
Because you have to be,
say if it's a tragic story ama what unashindwa kuuliza mtu. But that has been beautiful. Like even to see kuna celebrities that you call and you're like, huyu ataniringia. Buda jamina niambia siku. Damn, okay, this is good. So imekuwa poa. Like it's been a very good whatever but pia nyinyi on the stand up side mmekuwa mkihold it down
Thank you, man.
which was good nanindi ali MC event ya Rapture and people loved him aitwa nani Doug people loved ile energy ya Doug it was really good it was really good so there was Doug alafu wale macomedians wengine kulikuwa na Stan na nani
there was Steve
Stan Steve alafu nani
Ibano Kisangani alipo
no Kisangani was mwingine sikumkilikuwa nani but pole nimemsahau but so it was a really good event and ilionyesha pia the hunger for stand up you know like people just
like Kenyans generally want it.
Kenyans want it and so Buddha kama kawa asante sana so
Asante sana
287
196 episodes later so unajua tukia 196 tena tunaenda mpaka what tunaenda mpaka 481
hiyo ni kitu I don't know January 2026
tuko na kuuliza how was Madison
itakuwa
Madison
so I tell Trevor right sorry cat is calling
but do you know a funny thing like I got talking with you hapa na feel ni kama you I don't know if it's a podcast but your podcast waiting to happen ikikam to commenting about cases like I felt
cases
like
as in
you are
medical because that's my training yeah
like the things you're saying was like okay because I've said the same shit about nani about Joey but I did not convince anyone people like oh fuck you but yako komekasirisha mtu I'd be surprised like the way you may explain
prepare to be surprised there'll be someone on the comments who are something to say
unajua yangu inakwaga ile like I just rub people the wrong way like the funniest thing ile nimeona this week was when I was telling people like it's okay to masturbate alafu someone told me umesema hivyo juu ya corporates niko like damn corporates in Kenya want people to jack off
corporates like, don't jack off with that
but also I think because your style of dealing with people even when I see you on the internet is like when you're debating religious people like you're very hard on them right
I know
and that only makes them more
hardened I know
so like because
they love their shit
people didn't like let's say I'm Christian right I didn't logic myself into Christianity
I found myself
so
there.
you can't logic me out of Christianity you see like you can't people don't lose their religion because they did a scientific study and realized that it's you need to realize what does religion give. It gives people purpose it gives people hope and also gives people a sense of community so for you to take that you can only do that if you prosper as a society or your government works hard enough to provide those things for a nation then people will lose their religion by themselves
automatically
so but as long as because asking me to lose my religion you ask me to lose my community my safety and my purpose so even when you engage someone you realize okay we're in a country where most schools most hospitals are given
by whatever
so now you can't just government the only way a society becomes non-religious is by a very efficient government or by a dictatorship it can be by just okay guys you do you boo boo hamuoni venye Neil deGrasse Tyson alisema ati hiyo ni makelele people didn't go it because they need to know who built the asteroids
I know
it's a very emotional process that has to be taken care of emotionally more than logically
so unajua for me nikiangalia
like I'm like
it comes from the rap background the rap background
exactly
it's my way or the highway
so
getting that
you're dumb you're stupid
so getting that out of your system is really hard but I normally enjoy like kuna majuzi ile nimeandika I feel like African pastors mock religion more than me because when I look at some of these things they are doing ulichekia majuzi ile ati pastor alifanya mseka ingiwa na spirit ya MJ
Michael Jackson
you see like I'm like you're having fun you're having fun with this so let me have fun with whatever
see, that way that's the comedian way so that way makes people retrospect without feeling they are being attacked
but they mock African pastors
I'm agreeing with you 100%
nakwambia
so
they're doing
that approach is so much better than
fuck your religion
when people are like Mr. Mjinga
although semagi useme ni usema watu ni wajinga usema tu ile like this is bullshit okay sijasema ni wewe
lakini tumaliza hii podcast niende nikachekesha watu
so imekuwa ni 287 kama kawaida like subscribe hit the notification button, tell a friend to tell a friend. Tukimalizia 287 tukisema Iko Nini.
Iko Nini.
Iko Nini.